we gonna talk about the Michael movie.
It started off with them showing them performing at small little venues like bars and carnivals. So, to be clear, this movie shows them from being the Jackson 5. It doesn't really show their time with Motown, but it shows them as the Jackson 5 and then Michael becoming Michael Jackson and releasing his, what was it, first two albums? I would have liked to see a movie about Michael Jackson when he's doing Remember the Time, You Give Me Butterflies, when he end up with these two kids. You know what I'm saying? I want to know that Michael Jackson. However, I'm not unhappy about what we got. But when they performed after this larger female artist takes a break, there's somebody there from Motown who hears, and they're like, oh, who is this group? And then Joe Jackson is in the back like a little sleazy scumbag talking about, yeah, those my boys, what you think? Well, one of the things that they do highlight for him as a child is that he's really into Peter Pan. Then it starts to show just how much control Joe has over him because he wants to do his own thing. But everybody's sitting here talking about, well, who's going to tell your dad? How are you going to tell your dad? Mike goes after he releases his first album and he decides that he wants new management. So he hires a new man. I don't know the guy's name. And he pretty much tells him, like, the first thing I need you to do is I need you to fire Joe. Because he was so young, when he, got famous, he didn't really have an opportunity to experience his childhood. Like, I thought it was good. The music was great. It gave us a lot of performance. It was almost like watching a Michael Jackson concert with a Michael Jackson impersonator.
Right. I thought the movie was amazing. It was everything that I wanted it to be. I was hoping it would be. I kind of wanted to see a lot of his music. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to the theater and have a good time. We know how Joe was. You know what I'm saying? We know Joe was whooping their ass. As far as Janet Jackson and Diana Ross, they wasn't in the movie for whatever reason. But what I will say is that I feel like they missed out. Out of all the movies they made, this was the one to be a part of.
He danced like him.
Yeah,
he looked like him.
yeah, my favorite part of the movie was when he started working on the Michael album.
My favorite part of the movie was when he was performing on stage at the end with his brothers.
What never changes is Joe Jackson, man. He wasn't a good guy. Speaking of Joe, I do feel like as I get older, I respect him more than I did when I was younger because ultimately he was whooping their ass. There's a lot of people out here that be whooping their kids' asses and it amounts to nothing. You know what I'm saying? He whooped their ass to generational wealth.